What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. You know who it is. It's Tim. I'm a top Amazon private label seller. I invite you to subscribe to the channel, like this video, leave a comment if you have a question you'd like me to answer, and check out the rest of the videos. If you're interested in making a killing selling on Amazon.com, you've come to the right place. Now, I'm interrupting a little several-part series that I did with questions about me running my $10 million plus per year business. But it's okay because this video is important, right? If you're a new seller or a future seller or even an experienced seller, you're going to probably gain some value out of this video. Now, what's the number one thing that most people are afraid of when they're thinking of selling on Amazon? I would say there's a few different things, like am I going to pick a dead product? Is the competition going to be too high? Am I lose my money? That kind of thing. But one of the things that most people are afraid of are hijackers, right? Hijackers. And another thing they're afraid of is other sellers having like a head start advantage on them. And what I'm going to talk about today is going to show you how something really awesome that Amazon just rolled out kind of evens the playing field with those two different things. So let's touch on the hijacker thing first. Why are people so afraid of hijackers? Well, if you don't know what a hijacker is, that's typically when somebody starts selling on your listing, and 99% of the time, they're selling a counterfeit version of your product. Well, what's the long-term, bad consequences of that? Well, when someone gets a counterfeit version of your product, you think they're gonna leave you a good review? Probably not, because it's probably made out of some shoddy material and it's no good. Next thing you know, your listing's starting to get negative reviews and it hurts your business. Another thing is when they're selling a counterfeit product, many times these sellers are based in China, they're getting the product really cheap, and now they're undercutting you so much on your own listing that you're not getting any sales. And again, that kills your business. So being able to effectively get rid of these hijackers is very important, okay? Now, what about the competitive advantage that other sellers have, right? Well, existing sellers who've been selling a while, they have access to brand registry most of the time. And brand registry has so many special benefits when it comes to selling on Amazon. You can do such things as sponsored brand ads. When you do a little search on Amazon and at the very top, there's almost like a banner image, like an ad. Yeah, somebody who has brand registry has access to that. And instead of fighting down below for all the sponsor ad spots, they're just bam, right at the top for everyone to see. Okay, that's a big advantage. Another advantage people with brand registry have is they have enhanced brand content or A+ content, however you want to call it. And what that does is when you scroll down on a listing, it gives you way more pictures and text and information to help really engage your buyer and get that sale. Another thing that brand registry allows is a video on your listing. I know that's huge. A picture's worth 1,000 words. How effective is a video? I know for my listings, it's been tremendously effective, okay? But again, as a new seller, you don't have access to any of this, right? And another benefit with that brand registry, right? Because brand registry is the key to the hijacker situation, and it's also the key to that competitive advantage that many sellers who've been selling a while have, okay? Brand registry, which we just talked about, also has a special dashboard that you can log into, and you can just kick people right off your listing, right? If you have brand registry. So how do you get brand registry so you can have all these benefits? Well, here's the key component that you need. You need a not only filed, but a registered trademark. And once you have that trademark and trademark number, you apply for brand registry on Amazon, boom, then you have open access to these different tools and features. Now you can protect your listings, and you also can add all those extra special features of brand registry. And I only touched on a few of the special features of brand registry. There are many more. Now, the reason I say that key component is the trademark is because a trademark in the US takes approximately 8 to 12 months to get it registered, fully registered and filed. So that means, let's say today I was like, I launched my product, I'm starting to have some hijacker issues. I'm like, you know what? Enough of this. I need to get a trademark to protect my brand. And you know what? All my competitors, all those guys have enhanced brand content and a video on their listing, and they're doing those sponsored brand ads at the top. I need to do that. So at that moment, I would then make the decision, okay, I need to get that trademark, which will eventually unlock that. But no matter what, there was no skipping that 8 to 12 month time frame, okay? And so that's a long time to not be able to really protect your listing and to get all those other special features until just recently. Recently, Amazon within Seller Central has opened up what they call IP Accelerator. And this new feature is amazing for new sellers like you, or even if you're an experienced seller. Because what they do and what that program allows, it allows you to actually get access to brand registry to protect your brand and also have all those special features within just a couple weeks of filing for a trademark. Well, how does that work, you may ask? Well, when I first saw this program come out, I love rewarding my students, especially the ones who are really killing it and really putting in that work, okay? So one of my students named McKean, he has showed up for every single one of my live streams that I do on Mondays with the students. And because of that, I rewarded him. I said, hey, I want you to test out IP Accelerator and see if we can figure out how this works and if it really works just how they say it does. So I told him, I want you to get going on it. Me and you will go back and forth about it, and we'll choose how to proceed on it, and I'll pay for the whole thing. So how it works is you go inside Seller Central, and at the very top there you can go to see the different services that they have, and then you can scroll down to see IP Accelerator. And then what Amazon has done is they pre-vetted specific firms that deal with trademarks, and they have them as approved service providers within Seller Central. What you then do is contact them, and you use them to file your trademark. Now again, typically it takes 8 to 12 months for that to go through before you get access to brand registry to protect from hijackers, get all those extra features. But since Amazon has pre-vetted these different service providers, they have said that after you just file with them, within a few weeks, we will give you access to brand registry. Now think about that. That means no longer do you have to wait 8 to 10 months before you can really protect your listings or your brand. No longer do you have to wait 8 to 10 months before you can have all those special features of brand registry. Now all it is about 1 to 2 weeks. Well, did it work? Well, again, I had my student go out, he researched the different ones, he picked one, he filed for his trademark in there, and you guessed it, within 2 weeks, he had access to brand registry. Now his listings are protected. Now he has all these other special features to increase his conversion rates because his listings are going to look nicer. He's going to have a video on there. He's going to have sponsored brand ads at the top. You think that's going to help his sales? It's going to help it tremendously, both by kicking out those negative hijackers so he doesn't have to worry about bad reviews. He doesn't have to worry about someone undercutting his price. And on the other side of the spectrum, now he can have even a nicer listing in order to attract more sales from buyers. So that's what I want to make this video about for you guys, because not very many people are talking about this, not many people know about it. But if you're just starting out on Amazon, or even if you've been selling on a while, make use of IP Accelerator. It is a special program that I wish was around when I first started, but you, as a new Amazon seller or a current Amazon seller, can take advantage of that. So if you enjoyed this video, leave a comment down below. Let me know if you try it out, which law firm you ended up going with, how it went, what the cost was for you. My student was able to get it done for under $1,000, which is great because right around that price range is what it would have taken to do the whole 8 to 12 month process. But instead, he's able to shortcut it. If you were to ask me right now, Tim, to get a trademark in the US takes 8 to 12 months and it costs about $1,000. $800 to $1,000. Tim, what would you pay to be able to have access to it in 2 weeks? All right, $800 to $1,000 for 10 to 12 months. And with it, I'm gonna get more sales and I'm gonna be able to protect my listings. I would have paid $3,000 to $5,000 for sure to be able to get that. And for anybody who thinks that's crazy, just wait or ask somebody who's gotten a hijacker on their listing who started taking their sales. Just ask somebody also who had a competitor come in who had brand registry benefits and their listing looked amazing and totally killed your listing. You'll make up that money in no time flat, but now you got access to it right away, okay? Check it out, IP Accelerator. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and I look forward to putting out more videos on continuing the series of asking me one question about what it's like to run a $10 million a year plus Amazon business, all right? I'll see you guys in the next video.